Welcome. I got them on the wall, man. Probably cause they girl on me trying to throw it.
Good afternoon. We come to you today with our pilot episode of the MSA show. We're trying to bring y'all all type of updates of what's to keep y'all on track or what's going to be going on with the MSA from here all the way through next year. We come to y'all all type of updates of what's to keep the All-Star Game series. So, first of all, I want to start off with our watch list. Guys, I know everybody saw the sophomore watch list. Well, now it's time for us to drop the senior watch list. And what the watch list is not the actual people that have been picked for the game, but it's actually who we got in a pool of people that we're going to actually invite for the game. So if you look on the watch list and you see, man, well, he forgot such and such. That's why we're dropping the watch list this year. I didn't want to drop our watch list at the beginning like everybody else do off of everybody last year's stats. I wanted to see if you were still going to be able to do exactly what you were doing last year or more than you did last year to make sure that you deserve to be in something like this. First thing people will say is, man, you forgot this person. Let me give y'all a little background on the watch list before let me give y'all a little background on the MSA All-Star Series, period. The MSA All-Star Series was started 2 years ago, and it was started to showcase the best of the rest of the kids in Mississippi. What I'm saying is we did it we picked all the kids after the other two All-Star games had already selected all their kids our first year. So basically, we've got to pick the gems that people didn't even get to see showcased in the All-Star game that was All-Star material. As well as showcasing the top private school with public school, so the private school get to compete against on the same level as the public school, basically. So we want to, they can't play in the Mississippi-Alabama game. So we want to make sure that we had a game that was big enough to where it showcased the best of the rest. So if you see some kids that are Danny Dozens that are not on the watch list, that's why they're not on the watch list. They're not going to be able to make it to this game anyway. They're going to go play in the Mississippi-Alabama game, which is the biggest honor, really, to be honest with you, is playing to be able to represent your state against another state, is playing the Mississippi-Alabama game, as well as some of the top quarterbacks, especially, going to be playing in the Blackwell game. That's just known. So if y'all see these watch lists that come out, just know that nobody's skipping over kids that already been talked about all year about how they're the top players in the state. We're not skipping over them. We're not picking the top players per se in the state. We're picking the top players that are left in the state after all the other All-Star games have picked them, if that makes any sense to anybody. We would love, now we're not saying that you can't turn down any of the other All-Star games and play in ours, but you can't compete in another All-Star game and play in ours, because what would be the point of you competing in another All-Star game and then you come to play in another All-Star game? That don't make no sense. We should give somebody else the opportunity to get those second looks that they may need to be playing against high talent to show that they can compete at that level and play on the same level as you guys that are getting all these D1 offers and everything. So that's what I wanted to make sure I clear up first before we drop the watch list. Man, I am so excited about the watch list this year because, like I said, we dropping it mid-season because we wanted to drop it to show what kids done last year and that they still continuously doing it, or the kids that might didn't get the opportunity to start last year because they had a star in front of them, and now they getting a chance to take the reins and be the star. So like I said, it's just different variables that go into it, but the main variable is no other kid that played another All-Star game would be in our All-Star game, because we trying to add to the platform, not take away from the platforms that are already and replicate the same stuff that everybody else already doing. We're not going to share players. We're not going to do none of that type of stuff when there's no reason to, when it's a million athletes in the state of Mississippi, public and private school and homeschool. But yeah, we will be dropping the quarterback watch list tonight, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And tomorrow morning the show will be strictly on our watch list and describing why those kids are on the watch list. We will be playing some of their highlights. We'll be talking about some of the stats they've been putting up this year, how they leading their team this year, and even more things. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, we're trying to make this platform be way bigger than just the All-Star game. We're trying to make sure that we are constantly shedding light on all the top coaches, administration, players, cheerleaders, bands, everything around the state of Mississippi, public and private school, because we deserve that spotlight. So moving on. I wanted to let y'all know that we will be dropping our own magazine. It's gonna be our own like type of urban sports magazine, but it's gonna be so much more than that. But the first couple of issues, man, the first issue would be about the watch list and all that stuff. The second issue would be about like just like I said, it's gonna have variable. We finna get ready to have writers for the magazines. We finna get ready to have analysts to talk on these shows with us. We creating our own brand, like our own ESPN. We got so many ideas and so many things that's finna launch with the MSA, man. We just want to be larger than life with this. And the bigger it get, it's only going to grow from the support from everybody around the state. And the support that we've been getting so far is just tremendous. Every time we pop out with an all-star game, it's a packed house. So that's a blessing in its own way. So like I said, we'll be dropping Mag Illustrated, man. I'm talking about having showcasing top athletes for the covers. We'll be like showcasing. We already talked about Mag Illustrated Beauties of the Month and all that type of stuff. Like we want to make sure that we shedding light on all aspects of Mississippi, man. It's gonna be like a urban flavor type sports magazine. Also this week, coaches announcement. You will be able to know who your 4 head coaches would be for this coach versus this coach for the Super Sophomore game, and this coach versus this coach for the Senior Bowl game. Man, I am so excited about these 4 coaches right here, man. They, like I said, we not only do we try to find GMs with the players, we try to find gyms with the coaches that we select, up and coming coaches that got stuff going on, coaches that are young and energetic and deserve an opportunity like this while they hot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we try to do. Every coach that don't coach in our game in the past 2 years, they have either bumped up to a coordinator at their school, or they have either became a head coach at their school or at other schools or at college levels. So like I said, every time we grab these gyms, we're not just grabbing gyms from the players. We're grabbing gyms from the best staff, the best assistants around the state, the best everything around the state, uniforms, everything. We try to showcase everything about the state of Mississippi and what we have to offer. So that's like another thing for you guys to be looking up to. Once again, this is our first show. We just trying to work out everything, trying to get our theme songs together, trying to get all our B-roll together for everything. But we wanted to come up here and start sharing updates and let y'all know it's about time to start popping this thing back off with the All-Star games and the preparation for it. Going back to the watch list, if you see your name not on the watch list, or you know it's a player that needs his name to be in the pot up for this, we opening up the invitations. We opened up the nominations, the player nominations again from October the 1st through the 15th. The link will be on all our social media pages. So just follow all our social media pages, which is Magnolia Sports Association. The links will be right on there. The same pages y'all follow when we drop the list, and everybody telling us we missing people. It's the same pages that's gonna have the link for you to make sure we ain't missing nobody. Another thing, don't let an all-star game define you. If you don't get selected for an all-star game, man, who cares? Finish the season. Now, y'all might be supposed to be chasing a championship anyway. You're supposed to be chasing the all-star game recognition. You're supposed to be chasing the championship. And you're supposed to be chasing next level of the sport if that's what you're trying to do. But like I said, don't let no all-star games define you. If you don't make neither one of these all-star games, don't let that define you. That don't define nobody. It's just something extra to shed more light on you guys and to celebrate you guys in a bigger light. Also, if you guys have been tuning in, we've been on the MSA high school tour since week 1, since the Jamboree really. And like I said, we tapping into different schools every week. So if you would like your school to be on the MSA tour, y'all get with us in our inbox and let us know so we can get something set up with all our media team. Because we are scouring the whole Mississippi to do this, man, and try to put, like I said, shed light. And when we do come, please don't be rude to our media people. Let them get on the field. Why would we send our media people to you basically for free anyway to cover y'all game, to make sure that we shed light on you guys, and you tell them that we can't post pictures, we can't get on the sideline, like stuff like that. We can't be doing that. Like, we're not sending our media team to your school if the administration ain't gonna let them get on the field to do what we're trying to do, which is showcase y'all. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that when you invite us to y'all school, make sure that it's clear by the administration that we can get on the field and everything too. Cause we ain't trying to be driving all over Mississippi. And when we get there, we gotta watch it from the stands and record stuff from outside the gate and stuff. Like, what's the point of being media if that's what we gotta do? Especially when we're trying to showcase y'all on our platform for free. Other than that, man, like I said, this was just basically an update show. I want y'all to start tuning in. We finna be having guests. We finna be interviewing coaches, administrators, companies, businesses. This is gonna be about something that we be able to show all over Mississippi and to be able to broadcast everything great in Mississippi, not just athletics. So I just want everybody to know that, like I said, the MSA, we are a bigger platform. As you see, we always try to make sure we get local vendors. We always try to make sure we get local announcers. We want high school bands this year. We're supposed to be inviting 2 bands this year. So bands, y'all get ready to be. I tell y'all what, we're gonna do a poll of what 2 bands y'all want to see go against each other for the Battle of the Bands this year, because we are doing the Battle of the Bands this year. So y'all make sure that y'all get the when we drop the poll on that, y'all make sure y'all vote what 2 bands that y'all want to see that will turn the halftime up. This year, the game will be on December the 31st. So, like I said, it's going to be big time. Excuse me, December the 30th. It's going to be big time this year. It's going to be big time this year, man. We got so many great things, like I said, that we want to do. We adding the combine to it this year where the kids have their official numbers. It's just so much that we are trying to do with the MSA and that we are going to do. And we appreciate the whole Magnolia support so far. We finna get ready to open up sponsorship packages, because we never get to do. I've been doing all this without sponsors since the first year. We never get to really get a lot of sponsorships because we be so locked in on time. But now we are ahead of the game this year, so we will be having sponsorship packages out. The live stream will be having commercials and everything. So we have packages to where we're gonna come shoot you a commercial for the All-Star game that'll be played out through the All-Star game and all the commercial breaks on live stream. We're gonna make sure that we shoot your commercials and have your brand videos and all our clips, all our your logos will be on all the clips that we post throughout the year of All-Star game stuff. Like I said, it's gonna be a great opportunity to showcase, especially small businesses that just want to get in there and make sure that their brand is just out there. Because knowing me coming from Major Drip, I'm knowing how hard it is being a small business owner and trying to get your brand out there on a larger scale. So this might be an opportunity that you take advantage of. We'll have small sponsorship packages and large sponsorship packages for whichever one that you're comfortable with. We would like the whole Magnolia to at least when we have these players, we will want to have at least one sponsor from each city that the players from. That'll be a blessing right there. Like, we can wrap the whole fences in balance, and that lets you know that we are really supporting the state and supporting these kids, because every dollar going right back into these kids. If anybody done been in a Magnolia Sports Association All-Star game now, they can tell you firsthand that we're everything. They gonna go on with a million things and with the best experience ever. And the only way that we can keep doing that is by more and more help. We add live streaming this year. We add combine this year. We adding all these great things this year. So we need the Magnolia to make sure they helping us. You feel what I'm saying? So, first of all, like I said, y'all be on the lookout for the quarterback watch list. Will be dropping this afternoon. Mag Illustrated is on the way next month. The head coaches will be announced this week, and the MSA tour still in full effect. And if you would like the MSA and the major media team to pull up into your school, and y'all gonna show them guys hospitality when they get there, we on the way. We just need y'all to come in what schools we need to come to, and we on the way. So I'm not gonna hold you guys too long on this first day. Like I said, this was just the day that we were coming on to just keep everybody engaged and let everybody know that the updates is on the way. This is gonna be the biggest. And when I say the biggest, I mean the biggest All-Star game we don't ever through. And y'all know how we do it big. Hey, what's up? How you doing? And like I said, man, we're gonna make sure we're gonna have it where we're gonna have a segment where fans can call in with any question that they have about the All-Star game. But like I said, man, we're going up from here. And it's only one Magnolia.